What up? I'm back. Bye, Mason. My next door neighbor's dog is named Mason. He's so funny. How's everybody doing? Hope you're well. I don't really have a title made for this reading, but we're going to find out really quick. Last few days have been very interesting. I was presented with some personal things by my angels, our angels, I should say, that are very significant in moving forward, especially in Scorpio season. I am a Scorpio, and if you have Scorpio in your chart or water in your chart, this one's for you. Thank you to all my new subscribers, my current subscribers, my future subscribers. A lot of us are waiting, I think, and you don't have to have Scorpio or any water placements in your chart, but a lot of us are waiting for like some stuff to happen, and it's about detachment from like old paradigms, old cycles, old habits, old habitual thinking is what I just heard. So I want to touch on like habitual thinking, I guess they want to say. Yeah, you're leaving the some type of toxic energy in the past with the devil. But let me pull the rest of them. They don't want me to do flip outs this time, so it's kind of cool. We can just get it done. I hear somebody's been focused on like some type of love connection. For some of you, it's a past love connection that keeps reoccurring. I also feel as though you don't want this person, and you're trying to like have a new outlook and balance on your own life, but you find yourself thinking about this, and this person could have been like abusive or something like that in your past, or the devil in the past, and you're trying to like combat this energy through astro. It's been kind of difficult. So I heard in this, I was doom scrolling in the morning, and it was thinking about psychology. Like if you're thinking about somebody and you're trying not to, it's like, how can I stop thinking about this person? It's usually because this person is thinking about you. Because there's like an energetic attachment. I'll try to find it and mention it in another reading in the future, but you have somebody from the past that's kind of like, you left this person and you're trying to find balance and new opportunities for yourself. You're trying to change yourself. I have a hang one of those cuticle thingy. You do have this person could be a soulmate, especially if you have this tendency to like, why am I thinking about this person, like I said earlier? But I also feel as though there's a new type of energy trying to come through. Now, we're not in Mercury retrograde, so I think it's Sagittarius. What is it? Oh, I forget. There's another planet in retrograde too right now. I think it's Venus. I want to say it's Venus. It's the one that rules Sagittarius. And we have Temperance here to confirm that. But I'm hearing it's like a lot of reoccurrences of the past loves, past things that you love, things that you're kind of obsessed with. So it's a very intense energy. Hence Scorpio season, right? But I feel as though you're trying to break out of a cycle. And you want things to be exposed. You want to see the truth in the situation in order to move forward. And I see you like doing a lot of introspection and like really doing a lot of self-care, taking care of yourself. Some of you want to buy a new house or a place to live. But there's a lot of like misinformed self-guilt. Like, I feel as though you blame yourself for a lot of things that happened in the past, but you gotta remember that as much as you played a part in a situation, there's other people that responded to your situation. So you gotta stop blaming yourself. The honest truth is, like, there is gonna be conflict in your future, and as you change, and the things you want to bring into your life, it's not gonna be an easy feat. This Ace of Cups in the future could be somebody coming back from the past, or somebody trying to get into your energy, and you really got to think about, is this me and me attracting the same thing, trying to make like this old pattern like still the same? Am I still going to be stuck in the cycle, or am I going to let this go and really work on myself? With the Three of Wands, there's 2 wands behind this person. I see somebody trying to find balance, and they're kind of like tiptoeing around the situation, but they're really holding on to the current situation. Like, they're really holding on to the cycle. You're holding on to habitual patterns and things that make you feel whole. But this is not the time for that. It's the time to spill out your cup, to refill your cup. 626. With a lotus flower here on the Ace of Cups, it's like you're floating on the surface of your emotions, and you're trying to bloom. I'm sorry, this is not a lotus, but is a lotus a water flower? I think one of those water flowers. Maybe I'm wrong. Put in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Ooh, and in this moon, there's a bunch of tentacles and fish underneath you. So there's a lot of abundance that you're not really looking at. But I see the tentacles too as like you attaching yourself to things that you think are going to work when you need to reach for something more that, like, yeah. You might have your head in the clouds too with this Ace of Swords and the moon point, and she's looking up at the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is like got a bunch of like clouds in it. So you might have your head in the clouds about how you want to move forward because of all this past stuff. And Spirit's telling not only me, but you, not only you, but me, that it's time to spill this cup. It's not going to be hard. I'm sorry. It's going to be hard. Because this transition you have a lot of roots in. And the things that have worked for you need to be spilled out. Like, there needs to be like some type of change here. And Scorpio season is all about change. You need to look at the situations that are brought to you during this time. It's going to be very intense. And you're going to see a lot of patterns being brought to your forefront. And if you don't pay attention to it, you're going to keep repeating these cycles. But it doesn't matter what you do. They're going to be brought to you, seven of Wands. I'm getting a lot of messages right now. You're being shown what you need to change about yourself. You have real life experiences that are showing you exactly what you need to do. Some of you are ignoring this, and you're falling upon past devil energy, but I see you breaking free from it. You're going to look at yourself a lot differently when you start to take responsibility and look at the truth of the situation in your own life. And only you know what's best for you. So you're learning a lot about yourself and the way you work with Spirit. There's a higher perspective being offered to you. Your own goals and aspirations are right here. They're here now. But to get these things, hard work and dedication towards your goals is going to be what brings in these past energies, these past things you're trying to get rid of. You need to go out of your comfort zone. This mulling yourself over things that happen, like this. There's a part of you that's trying to, like your higher self is trying to reject this way of being and it's hard to understand like what needs to be changed. Like me as a tarot reader and even a psychic, like I can't tell you what you already know about yourself. I can give you pointers and I can bring up certain bits of information to trigger you, but you know deep down inside exactly what you need to do. We all have connections to our guides and spirit and stuff like that. Some of us are in different timelines. So I see like 3 different timelines. Some are in emotional waters. Some are trying to build with pentacles, and some are trying to just get rid of like some type of like toxic energy. Some of us are stuck in a pattern where it's like, oh, I just want something to change. Like I need something to change, but you have to change that shit inside you. Thank you, Gabriel. A lot of you don't have spiritual practices, and you instill some type of like practice, whether it be just like mindfulness during the day. You don't have to like go ahead and like get an altar or do any of that stuff that I do or whatever you see on the internet, but like just mindfulness is going to help you a lot. It's been a big topic over the last few readings. A lot of you some of you have blue eyes. I also see some like dark skin, like tan skin. You could be African American or have darker skin. But that's neither here nor there. Some of you have like some big ambitions to try to like travel or like do something different to try to make you happy. But those things are like will come only if you work on yourself. So it's like some of you are focusing on the wrong thing internally. You're like, if I do this will make me happy. But like in the long run, yeah, you'll get that. But then when you get there, it's like then you don't really have shit to work with. It's about fulfilling your own happiness now and living life for what it is. You could have a person, I see somebody that's, there's a lot of emphasis on like flicking the bean or maybe like sexual endeavors. Somebody's like trying to like learn about their sacredness on sexual energy. So you might have like a big like abundance of like sexual energy that's been hitting you, causing you to act out in like a not in like a nefarious way or like a floozy way, but just like really like driven by sexual urges. This is something that Spirit's bringing to the forefront that you need to combat. And if you do this, there is a big reward within self-knowledge. So self-mastery over some type of addictive patterns within your sexuality. But it's only for a small part of you. I'm hearing maybe there was some type of sexual abuse that happened in your childhood. My heart goes out to you. I know how that is. But this is like mastery of self and finding balance, and they want to bring in. There's a lot of also I heard just discipline over everything. Discipline over how you react to certain situations and emotions. Somebody's having a problem with their throat chakra too. Speaking their own truth. You're around people that don't listen to you. And you need to stop giving your energy to people and trying to prove points that will never be proven. These are close people to you, maybe family members or spouses or something like that. But at the same time, like you're it's like as you try as you try to move forward along with your own progress, like these people are trying to pull you down. Like there's negative energies attached to them, and it's not helping you. So like being kind of like solace and like less with words is really gonna help you a lot. Once you start making these changes, especially into December, you're gonna see a lot of like the more self-respect, you're gonna see a lot more change. But it's gonna be outwardly and it's gonna take time. A lot of you don't want to hear that, but the truth is coming through as you move forward. You're very focused on the balance, and you have a lot of things around you that are really testing you. A lot of it has to do with harnessing your shadow self. That sexual energy that I brought up. A lot of you have like if you shared this with people or talked about this or went to therapy, it would really help you. Yeah, some of you are, maybe some of you think that you're like, because I see this like upside down triangle on her chest. Maybe some of you were brought into like some type of gay, maybe like homosexual or lesbian or something like that, and it comes from childhood trauma. And there's nothing wrong with being gay or lesbian. I'm like a bigot or anything, but seeing where it stems from and trying to heal that. Like I'm talking to somebody that's like in some type of like maybe you're bisexual too. It doesn't matter. I'm not. Don't get all weird in comments with it, but there's definitely something around your some type of childhood trauma that's trying to come out and be repaired, so you can have like better relationships in the future, whether you're gay, straight, or bi, whatever doesn't matter, alien, whatever pronouns, sick of that shit, but. It's binding you to like this devil energy from the past, and you're being called to release this. So there are going to be some stuff that's brought up into and Scorpio season's all about truth. I'm a Scorpio, and I hate it when people lie to me, and I always know when people lie to me. A lot of some of the things I deal with if you have Scorpio in your chart, it's like when people lie to me and I know it, unless they're and keep lying to me, it's like I get really angry when people do that to me, and letting that go and just being like, okay, keep lying to yourself then, you know. And that took me a long time to learn, because we seek truth, right? Ace of Swords. I don't think this is a Scorpio read, but like definitely big water aspect in here. Two Cups, Temperance, Ace. I mean, Temperance is like sad, but like. There's a lot of cups here. Spilled cups of the Five of Cups. I didn't touch more on the Five of Cups, but let me confirm that before we go. You confirm the Five of Cups, Spirit? God, angels, Archangel Michael. The foolishness of your past decisions. Or maybe the foolishness of somebody that hurt you. For some of you. Some of you are beating up yourself over somebody that you feel like a fool for even getting with them in the first place, or like interacting with them in the first place, or some type of situation in the first place. You're like making yourself feel bad over something that you shouldn't. This is only a lesson. This person, for some of you, is coming back, and you'll have to stand in your own truth against them. I'm hearing for some of you there's like a high level of manipulation. But yeah, that's all I got. If you like what I'm doing here, that was a heavy reading. Give me a like, give me what's up, give me a comment. I love you guys. I hope you're well. prepared. Next few months are going to be a lot of change, so yeah. It's been a good day. Hope you're well. And take care. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe!